and welcome to a very special 420 episode of Physical Media Format here on the Movie Dawgs channel. Thank you for joining me. As you can see, we're going to be talking and smoking it up about Cheech Chong's Up in Smoke. This is one of my favorite comedies all time. Of course, this is one of my, as a teenager, you're rite of passage when it comes to watching a Cheech Chong movie. If you're going to discover Cheech Chong, this movie is the best way to do it. Also, there's their comedy albums and many other stuff that have come out after Up in Smoke. But Up in Smoke is their magnum opus, if you will. I remember the first one I saw, anything Cheech Chong, was the next movie, which was their second film. But this one right here, I finally got a chance to see afterwards, and I was just in love with this film. This is, I believe, the, I want to say this was a, 1995 release. The original release, actually, is, the picture, the poster and everything was a little more cropped up and everything. It used to have the, credits down on the bottom. But found this a few days ago, or about a week ago, and I couldn't resist. I had to take it and grab it at that moment because I know it was going to get grabbed up as soon as somebody else saw it. So, and I knew that 420 was coming around, and I had to make a special video. I've already filmed most of the season, but this is a special one, and I had to get it done and over with. All right, folks, let's get into the checkout here of the video, and then we'll look at do the standard stuff that we always do when it comes to this show. Of course, this is the traditional poster. You don't see it really much anymore on the DVDs anymore, especially the special editions and anniversary editions of whatever, the Blu-rays, DVDs, and stuff. When it came out as just a standard bare bones edition of the DVD, when DVDs were started up and everything, they did have this poster. Sadly, the other ones don't. I always loved this poster of Cheech and Chong getting rolled up into a into a joint. But yep, you can see that this is all red here on the sides. You got the close up of the Cheech and Chong's heads and the Up in Smoke logo, and then of course down here by now Viacom had bought Paramount, and they had their logo on there. Now it's CBS Viacom, but back in '95 when this as I said, this VHS copy came out, still doing the traditional font and info here on the bottoms and everything. You see here, film came out in 78. It's 87 minutes. So, but here's the back of it. Of course, you got Pedro and the Man, Cheech Marin, and Tommy Chong, and their classic characters that they portrayed on their albums, and they brought them to life. Oddly enough, their album producer, or the guy who owned the record company that signed them, Lou Adler, directed this film, and this was his first time directing. He really had no directing experiences, you know. Tommy Chong says, like, the idea to direct Cheech Chong is, you guys ready? And that's pretty much what Tommy Chong summed up Lou Adler's directing for this film. But as you can see, there's just the standard stuff. The bottom credits are down here underneath the picture of Cheech and Chong. And then of course you got the synopsis of the film right here. But I said it's just this was just a fun film. There's really not much to talk about it. I'm sure everybody has seen it. Of course you can see the Paramount logo and the address, and of course all the other information next to the barcode. But yeah, it was it's just a fun film. I mean, as I said, it's nothing of cinematic brilliance or anything like that, but it just shows how, you know, great comic timing that these two guys had. If you've ever heard about their origins, you know, they were meant to be a rock group, or, you know, just a regular old rock group, and they to warm the crowd up and everything at a Battle of the Bands type of event, they were just throwing up a bunch of skits that they had come up with and characters they had come up with, and they stole the show and they didn't play a note, and they won the band competition without playing a note. So again, it just shows the signs of the times and just how funny these guys were able to connect with counterculture too. Of course, you know, they reunited a few years, about 10 years ago, and they still kind of do their things, and, you know, and Cheech Chong is more popular than ever nowadays, especially now that a lot of states in this country are starting to get the cork out of their butt and everything and legalize cannabis and all other related items. We'll be a little safe here when it comes to conflict of interest or something like that here on YouTube.com. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the cassette itself. Just a very standard blue and white sticker. By the time that rolled around in the late mid to late 90s and everything, they really were just making it standard. Just more or less boring. Gone was the purple and the purplish blue stickers, and they no longer were putting stickers on the side. But yeah, just a very blah little thing when it comes to the sticker on the VHS. Alright, folks, well, that's pretty much all that there is. I just wanted to do a video for 420, since I finally was able to find Cheech and Chong's Up in Smoke on VHS. So, but hey, folks, hit that like button. That helps out a lot. You haven't subscribed yet? That button's up around there. And leave a comment section below and everything. You know, what's your favorite Cheech and Chong movie? What's your favorite moment from Cheech and Chong Up in Smoke? What's your favorite 420 story, folks? You go ahead and just drop them on the comment section down below. And I also want to give a shout out to Ty and his boys over at Pop Culture Corner. I just got off doing their show just a little while ago, so by the time this comes up, it'll probably be about a week or so after that this video will be airing. So, but anyway, I want to give a shout out to them. Great show, great channel. Check them out and subscribe to their channel too. You know, they're a great group of guys, and they've always been good to me and had me on their show a few times via phone. So, all right, folks. Well, again, like, subscribe, and leave comments down below, folks. I will be getting back with you guys in a little while. Don't forget, physical media format. Going to be on almost every Sunday, except for this episode. It'll be on 420. I think 420 lands on a Tuesday. So, so if you're watching it on that day, happy 420, folks. All right, that's the Movie Dawgs. This has been physical media format. Thanks for watching, and please keep on rolling, if you know what I mean. All right, folks. Bye.